I got to know, though, Dukes was in Boulder yesterday. It looks like you're back in Atlanta now.
Mm-hmm.
You're a ninja, dude. Like, I didn't even know you were in that press conference until you asked the question. And now you're back.
Call me a samurai.
Like Bruce Lee. Come on. Keep your head out of the gutters. Keep your head out of the gutters.
Oh, I can't wait to clip that. I cannot wait to clip that.
Hey, my bad.
Man, oh man. One day away, and it is now time for the morning run. What up, runners? I see you in the chat. Let us know where you're checking in from. We're going to be discussing Georgia Tech's offense and what the defense on today's show. We got Terry's going to join us for his takeaways. Y'all know what it is. It is the morning run.
Runner. Mount up. It's Uncle Neely, Big Dog Chico, and Dukes the Scoop with the Lakers hat on, baby. That's what I'm talking about. I get excited when I see my Lakers. My bad. Sorry, guys. I just saw it as y'all saw it. Lakers in the house. We're going to talk about some Colorado Buffaloes football because we got Georgia Tech coming into town. 1 day away officially. Got the ones up. Put the ones in the chat. One more sleep, and you can wake up, and it's game day. Dukes the Scoop, Uncle Neely. We excited, baby. Let's go. Oh, now that's a cold-blooded hat right there, too.
That's the one.
That's the one right there, ain't it?
That's him.
That's the one with the 3 on there.
The three ninjas. We disappear.
3 ninjas.
Call me a samurai.
One day I'm going to be buff like you, Chico. Just wanted to tell you that.
You gotta keep working. The Chico out there flirting. That was funny, dude. Oh, you should do that for real, man. Go ahead and do the behind the scenes. Uncle Neely through the crowd. Friday. Make it happen, man. Make it happen. Walk through the crowd,
Chico is the kind of mofo that'll call up Jiffy and be like, man, dog, y'all should really do that peanut butter thing, man. Like, y'all should make sure. Hey, Chico, you know what? Let me just go ahead and hop in. Chico, you right. I think what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna get Terrence to do some fan cam stuff on Friday. What a brilliant idea, Chico. We appreciate you. This mofo, here, boy. Hey, y'all, it's the morning run.
It's only 10%. All I need is about 10%. That's it.
Oh, I got you for 3.5. We got 217 in here. Y'all keep checking in. Let us know you're checking in from. I see some people saying they on the way. They are at the airport. Chico, I'm here at the Broker Inn, and I was just out of the front desk. Some people checking in with Georgia Tech gear on. I said, see, if you watch the show and use the code Uncle Neely, you got a discount. Can't help you now. I can't help you now, Chico.
I can't help you now. You already checked in.
You already did it, but see, what show? Hey, man, I just try to put you up on the game, you know.
Right. Georgia Tech fans, whatever, wherever you're coming in from to Boulder, whatever game it is, you can check into the Boulder Broker Inn where Uncle Neely is staying and let them know that Uncle Neely sent you, and they'll give you a nice little discount.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Chico, yesterday, Dukes, we had a robust conversation about Georgia Tech's offense and players to watch for. Today, we're going to really get into the defensive side of the ball. But before we do any of that, we got to check in with our man who can throw a smoke pellet down and disappear, go from Boulder to Atlanta. The one and only Ninja. Deuce the Scoop, how you make it, man?
Hey, man. Yo, man, I'm chilling in the dojo.
That's right.
Just say, call me a samurai, man. Hold up.
Oh man, that was funny.
Hey man, no, I'm cool, man. Man, shout out to Adam, man. Adam a good sport, man. Like for real.
Yeah.
And I talked about it last night on my live, but I was saying before we got on this show yesterday, I literally asked. I said, "Hey, now y'all want me to be Phillip, or y'all want me to be Dukes?" This is a true story. And it was like, Uncle Neil was like, hey, be who you are. I said, all right. I thought I paused for a second. I was like, man, am I gonna say this? Man, let it roll. And it was good. It was fun. I think Adam, I think when we have the morning run cookout tailgate, Adam is invited to the cookout. So.
Absolutely, man. And what we do on the morning run, we have some rotating, guest co-hosts. So you'll get Coach Carl Reed every other Monday. You get Adam every other Wednesday. You get Chuck Bishop every other in there as well. So we got some more people joining the network in that regard. So the morning run is going to keep some, fresh faces, fresh perspectives, people we can kind of debate with, go back and forth with, have a good conversation with, as well as chat. And chat once again. Hey, if you're there and you watch it, hit the damn like button. It's almost game day. Hit the like button. The like button is free.
I'm telling you, you got to mount up now, man. All the runners out there. Check
runners.
Runners.
Run for it, run.
Hey, man. We got Terrence joining us too.
Yeah, he's gonna come on at some point today to talk about some Terrence takeaways, what he sees from a student perspective. He works in the video department as well as interning for the Pregame Network, and gets to interact with the players on campus and before and after practice. So just get some of his. Hey, man, what are you seeing as a student at Colorado who's exposed to the team?
All right. So you say we're gonna talk about some Georgia Tech defense versus the Colorado Buffaloes offense.
Yes, sir.
I get into mine later on. He did a little deep dive last night too, and I also finally played the college football 26.
I saw that.
You know what I mean? And y'all better beware. I just wanted to see if they had everybody on the roster. They're still missing Trackhawk and Sincere Brown and like McPherson, some of the rookies out there. But for the most part, you can play with the guys and see how they kind of move and see some of the attributes of the other players and look at the other teams and things like that. And they had us rated, as far as the updated rosters, had the Buffs rated way higher than Georgia Tech, which was, can be surprising because, they're really ranked those ACC teams pretty high on the game. So although, we got behind on the ball game, we were able to come back with the legs of Caden Salter. And that goes into
you said we?
Yeah, we, as in the Buffs, were able to come back.
Who else was playing with you?
I mean, we as the team, Vato. Us. We. Uncle Neely, you got me? We. I was playing as the Buffs. And Caden Salter brought us back using his legs, which is what I kind of predicted would be happening this season, is his legs will be a huge factor in continuing to move the chains. He scored 2 touchdowns in my little simulation game. But what do you guys think about the matchup with Georgia Tech versus Colorado, their defense versus the Buffs offense?
I love the yin and the yang of it, Chico. Their defensive coordinator. By way, huh?
Okay, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I said their defensive coordinator, not ours, theirs. Georgia Tech's defensive coordinator. DB by trade, by way of Texas, has some unique experiences. I think he's one of those guys, that is clearly on the path to become a head coach one day, in the near short future. So they like to do a lot of interesting things with their front four. And so this is really going to be starting off week one, a true challenge for this revamped Colorado Buffaloes offensive line and what we bring to the table. We got about 5 to 8 guys that we can move in, move out, move around, play multiple positions. So great opportunity and challenge for them. One of the guys keep out on that front four, Dukes, is number 99, Jordan Vandenberg. I think he's probably one of the best players on their team, if not the best from a defensive perspective. So it's all about making sure you get a guy to body in front of him and doing your job up front in the trenches.
Yeah, I'd agree. I think Georgia Tech has a really underrated linebacker core. Kyle Efford is a guy who led them in tackles last year, had 64 tackles. And I think they're going to funnel a lot of things to him to be able to make those tackles when you talk about the run game. Now, when you talk about the RPO game, it's going to be important to see how they end up playing it and who they want kind of taking the quarterback when it comes to their read option. So I think it'll be important that matchup between Efford or Vandenberg and Salter is going to be important to see how the rest of that offense continues to flow. Because if you put if you put the wrong guy on Salter, then it don't matter. He's just gonna pull it. And I think that's what you have to do. And Chico, you remember as being a linebacker as well. You know, when you get in those situations and in that mesh point, one false step and you could be, the band can start playing. So I think that's going to be really important as far as Georgia Tech defensively. Now, they did bring in a guy like A.J. Hoffler, another Atlanta native, came from Clemson, someone who was really highly rated coming out of high school. And to be able to fight his way to the top of the depth chart, I think he's going to be an important member at defensive end. Yeah. They've also got a guy by the name of Amari Harvey, who looks to be one of their lead corners. He came from Auburn, originally signed with Auburn, transferred to Georgia Tech maybe 3 years ago. Not one of the traditional transfer portal guys who go out and they look for, as he went to Georgia Tech like before it got popping. And I think he's someone who's developed well. Rodney Shelley is another guy who's really good in man-to-man coverage. And the sleeper that I want to talk about is Daquan White from Eastern Michigan. He's probably a third corner that you'll see out there, third. And you can see, I think that matchup between him and Draylon Miller in the slot is going to be key. I definitely want to see those two guys together. Daquan, a.k.a. Tig, man, really popular guy when it comes to Atlanta. A guy who's played with everybody, knows Juju very well, knows T-Love very well. So he's a guy I'm looking forward to in that matchup against Draylon Miller.
Yeah, I had the guy from Clemson, 88. Forgive me for not knowing his name off the top of my head. I had him as a guy to watch too on the defensive line. Typically, when he's out there, he's coming. He's a pass rusher. Got a unique skill set. So you got 88 off the edge and then 99 in the middle. Two guys to really keep an eye on when you're watching Georgia Tech's defense. And I agree with you, Dukes. When you look at the back end of it, number 3 at corner. Amar Harris, like he's a baller. You expect him to be on our better guys and attempt to try to ball hawk and make plays on the ball versus making plays on the player. Another guy to keep an eye out too, boy, is 24 Ronald Triplett at defensive end. He's another guy that can come at you. So I think though, man, when you look at what the challenges were for Colorado the last year, who were we last year? What did we look like our last game? When you go down the checklist of deficiencies, they have been addressed and corrected. And so now it's time to see how that correction matches up against, outside talent. You've seen it go buffs on buffs. You've seen the spring game. You see fall camp. Now, how does this match up against somebody else in another uniform from another conference? And this is, if I'm not mistaken, Chico, I think this is the first time these two teams have played in history. So we got a home and home with them. They'll go back to back. So this can set the stage, for this quote unquote rivalry.
Nice, man. Good job by you guys, man.
Go
ahead, Deuce. Keep it going.
Real quick, the history, just to piggyback on that, the most history that Georgia Tech and Colorado have is was it 1990, the national championship, where some people voted Colorado and some people voted Georgia Tech. If I'm remembering that right, I think it was Colorado and Georgia Tech in 1990.
It was.
Yep.
It was. And that was one of those years that you kind of quote unquote lay claim to it. And so you'll see us a championship year here.
Yeah.
But Georgia Tech was on the other side of the equation. So and then Chico, when you look at that secondary too, man, in this world of transfer portals and et cetera, one thing about their secondary, got a lot of experience back there across the board. Everybody back there has played some games. So going to be interesting to see how what I think is going to end up being one of the most prolific wide receiver rooms in the nation, not just the conference, goes up against this secondary that has a boatload of experience across the board.
Yeah. And just to say on that, this could be like that, the deciding game for that 1990 championship split right here. This many years later. So whoever wins, he got bragging rights.
Hey man, what Chico got a bright idea. He get the cheese in 5 minutes
before he say it. Like he can't contain his excitement about it. Like it's like when he was telling me the Jiffy peanut butter idea about the fan cam. He just sort of like, I can't wait till my turn because they're gonna love this. They be like, dude. What's
wrong with y'all,
I will say this, man. Back to the game just real quick. And it's just one of my philosophies, Dukes, but I want to hear Chico talk about it because he's the player in the group. He doesn't crush a lot, but he's a player. Then when he laugh, he fall off screen. He don't never laugh off screen. He fall out his damn chair laughing.
Hey man, hey, hold up. Go ahead, man.
So when it comes to first games, Chico, game one, I don't care if it was a doozy against Florida State or you were playing down in the conference or out of conference down in the division. When it comes to first game, it seems to me that it's more about you than it is them. Like who makes the fewest mistakes? You know, who gives up the fewest big plays, fewest penalties, that kind of thing. And a lot of those things are not inflicted on you by your opponent. It's self-inflicted. So I'm still going to look at this game as we watch it go on and on. Who's having the less pre-snap penalty? I'm not really concerned about like a pass interference or a hold, although that's impactful. That happens in the game. But false starts, offsides, personal foul kind of stuff. You know, anything when the ball is dead, you have to clean it up out your game for week one.
Absolutely, man. Especially playing against a dangerous team like this coming from the ACC. I will say this, though, and I don't know how much big of a factor it is, but I always look at these things when you're playing the team that's traveling and you're going back 2 time zones, so you're losing 2 hours, and you're going to that altitude.
Great point.
So hopefully those things can play a factor, and they're playing later in the evening. So it might be an 8 o'clock game for them body-wise, you know, if they haven't acclimated yet to that time change. So, you know, I would like to come out and test them physically up front immediately with the running game. Bow, bow, right in their mouth, see if they're going to be ready for it. And then that sets Paul's Dukes. And then that sets them up for the RPO and play action and things of that nature. And Caden Salter had a lot of success last couple of years at Liberty, hitting that tight end real quick. Like when they go we called it, goodness gracious, man. We called it tight end dump. Pause where you just pass the ball right there, RPO read by the quarterback. And if Zach Atkins can be that guy, or if Draylon Miller can be that guy, be a quick catch the pass over the middle, that could be huge for the Buffs, man, in this game. So those linebackers going to be key for Georgia Tech, and the secondary with the strong safeties and such coming up and not being too overly aggressive in the run game. And but hopefully they are, and we see Caden Salter pop right over the top of them for a couple touchdowns this ball game. So they're going to have to be cognizant of that.
Chico, you know how you always take it back to you. I always take it back to the Dallas Cowboys. I can remember the Super Bowl, Cowboys, Buffalo Bills, when they said, you know what? Emmett, 6 plays in a row. We just finna take that damn hard.
Yes.
Like we just and the Bills collapsed. Like it was 4 yards, 6 yards, 5 yards, 8 yards. It's like 6 running plays in a row, and the game was over.
And that's what they could do. I think, you know, eventually with this game, they can just lean on this defensive line. If they're not deep and have a deep rotational, a depth chart in a rotation on a defensive line, like I think we have, then they might be in trouble because our offensive line is big and they can lean on them. And we have powerful running backs in Michael Welch, Price, and the track hawk, Kaylon Taylor.
Yeah, I think the focus is going to be on those 3. Dallin Hayden is still nursing a hand injury, should be back next week, for sure the week after that. So then you have a 4-headed monster running back room by committee. But I think on tomorrow, you're going to for sure at some point see 3 running backs in that game.
Yes, indeed. Run that ball. Run the ball in the chat. If we need to be running the ball, y'all wake up runners out there.
Yeah. And if you're a fan of Chico, hit that tight end, because he said we're going to hit that tight end. We're going
to hit that tight end. Deep down the middle. Pause. Goodness gracious. You know what? I was listening to Ghostface Killer. We all know Ghostface Killer from Wu-Tang Clan. Ghostface said, man, I'm in the booth recording, right? And I say, I'm about to smack my mans, or I'm about to pound him out or something. And I'm talking about fighting, yo. And my engineer, he's getting me out of my mood. He's telling me, yo, pause. I'm like, yo, you getting me out of my element, B. I'm just, you know what I mean? And that's what I feel right now, man. At some point we get to it and we be like, yo, we just talking. You know what I mean?
I ain't say nothing.
Not pause.
I think Duke's facial expression and hitting of the inhaler beats when he says something. Like I think it's when Deuce do that, ooh, and then
Well, guess what, guys? There you go, Uncle Neely. Can you break that down?
yeah, I can. That is the game day timeline. Remember, if you come into the game, it's a stripe out. So some sections are black, some sections are white. Pay attention to your ticket, wear the right thing, do the right thing. But tomorrow is game day, 2 p.m. All the parking lots open. 3 p.m. that Fan Fest opens. 3:35. That's when the team buses will pull up there at Franklin Field for the Buff Walk. 4 p.m. The gates open to Folsom. That's when everybody come rushing in that thing. Then you got the flyover, et cetera, et cetera. And the bus is gonna come out about 6 p.m. So about 5:50 or so, that's when Coach Prime will start his pregame speech up on the stage, and you're gonna hear that all eyes on me. But tomorrow, the season officially starts, Chico. Friday, August 29th. And we have 2 Friday games this year. So we're gonna be Friday night at Folsom Field. And then next week, Delaware comes to town on a Saturday. But when we travel to Houston, that is a Friday night game in Houston.
Nice. There's the schedule right there for the people checking in. Since you want to go ahead and look at that other Friday night game, there y'all
Yeah,
go.
you know, when you look at it, you'll see like, hey man, the 6th and the 13th. Oh, that's a Friday the 13th. I'm gonna play Jason.
And also, you're gonna play giveaway man because you're gonna have some tickets to give away soon. Can you talk about that right now, or you want to wait?
Yeah, we can mention it. And we're gonna come up with a how to. If y'all got a how to, y'all let us know. We got 2 tickets, some great seats. Pun intended. Let me call them prime seats in the stadium. The morning run is going to give away 2 tickets to that Delaware game. So y'all stay tuned for that, and we're gonna figure out a way to come up with a winner. Maybe it's somebody who can keep Chico from telling stories by himself, but we're gonna come up with something next week. Get those tickets to you. Maybe Daniel, we might just give them to Dennis and Bruce. Let Bruce have a ticket.
Dennis like, man, I got a ticket already. I'm over here chilling. Y'all don't even see me, man. Shout out
Dennis probably down there on Pearl Street right now, getting ready for the party tonight.
By getting him a $7 buff box like this right here, right? Featuring some of the buffs, Draylon Miller, Jordan Seaton, Juju, Lewis, and Quinn Gibson. You been down there and got you a buff box yet?
I have not, man. I've seen the commercials, seen the promotions for it. But one thing I love about that situation, man, is like, look at those guys on that screen. You got 2 of them who are true freshmen and 2 of them who were freshmen last year that got playing time. Man, if you got some game and come to Colorado, man, your NIL opportunities are wide open.
That's a fact.
Ken Hall, I can't help you for the away games, Ken Hall. Ken Hall said, can you get a prime seat for the Houston game? You got to call somebody from Houston on that.
Got a super chat just came through. Super from Larry Williams. What song y'all think would be the theme song based off the vibe of the team this year?
I have no idea, Chico. I never, there was a couple times at Jackson State we kind of knew in advance, but I don't even know if Coach has decided yet.
We need to send him that buffalo sauce. Smart, fast, tough. Anybody know about the starters? You think Ben's going to be starting back there in the defensive backfield? Someone asked him a question right here.
Yeah, I tell you what, he's been getting a lot of reps with the ones. Stockmeyer's back there for sure, and Ben has been going in and out. So I'm certain that he's going to play and going to make a hell of an impact on special teams, if nothing else. Dennis says, if y'all looking for him, he's going to be at the Pearl Street Stampede tonight at 7 p.m. He's going to have Bruce in a stroller. He picked up that stroller for $30 on their ass. What up?
Man, Dennis is one of a kind, man. I see now. He also said, let me see, Pearl Street, that's the Stampede going down tonight?
Yeah. So the team after practice and a little freshening up, they will head down to Pearl Street where they essentially do a buff walk down Pearl Street for the fans. Then they head to the team hotel for team meetings. And then, lights out kind of thing, get ready for game day tomorrow. Even though it's going to be a longer day of being sequestered with it being an evening game, they'll still go to the team hotel tonight.
That's what's up. Let's get a student's perspective then. Let's get Terrace's takes on the show right now. You understand me? Y'all ready for that? Runners, make some noise.
Y'all ready for that? Yeah, boat.
Am I on here?
Are you in the witness protection program?
What you mean? Dude, I have a ring light, but it wouldn't work.
Turn a damn light on,
I
man.
couldn't.
Open a window.
There's no light. Right, I got a curtain right here. Hold on.
Man, damn.
Oh, it's over here.
You talking about Fred and Lamont? No. Is this Fred and Lamont like a motherfucker?
The game is a stripe out, not a blackout.
Hold on, I can't hear what you're saying. Huh? That didn't help at all. I probably made it worse.
At all.
Give him an intro.
He just get a great intro. This is what we had to put up with.
Y'all give it up for Terrace, the pregame show intern Harris.
Hey, clap for us. That boy crazy.
Better lighting next time. I have a ring light. I got to figure it out though.
Hey, Smokers KB say, be so disappointed. Look, Chico. Look, Chico. See, I can't, Chico. I can't make this stuff up. Let me see some.
Y'all funny, man.
Let me see some. We'll see if y'all can see this, Chico. If you see right there, it says, have good lighting and your camera horizontal.
Dude, I have a ring light.
I'll say if it don't work, you don't have it.
He goes up dark with the turn side, with the turn
I'm
wrong
thinking
way.
like, is he gonna come in here with a voice box like, I witnessed a UFO crash. I have to hide my identity.
Okay, wait. I have a lamp. Should I go get a lamp? Oh wait, it's right here. Hold on, watch this. Alexa, turn on the lamp.
Now you flossing.
Yeah. Oh, that didn't help at all either.
Lord have mercy.
Goodness gracious, man.
Chat. Y'all got questions for Terrace?
I got a question for Terrace. Terrace, what's the energy like among the student population in Colorado for the game?
Man, this is probably the most hyped that I have seen the student body, and I think that's because we're going into like a whole new era with the Buffaloes. You know, Shedeur is gone, Travis is gone. All of the we have so many guys in the NFL now. And, you know, we're going to see a whole new offense. We're going to see, obviously, we still have an elite defense. But just overall, I believe that the student body is very excited to, you know, get into Folsom tomorrow. It's been, almost a year since we've been there last. So, yeah, we're all looking forward to it.
You know, I'm sitting here, Terrace, I got a couple things to ask, but every time I look at you, all I can think of is Project Pat Chicken Heads. And they say, I thought you had your girl on the light bill.
Always in my face.
We got to put something on Terrace light
bill.
Like
there's no light bulbs up here. My ring light doesn't work.
You got a lamp?
Let's see.
You should have turned your desk towards the window so the window light is facing you.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's backwards right there.
No,
now you got it behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you put your
Let me move my camera. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Who said that? That was a good idea.
Duncan
and if nothing else, your Christmas tree, you could have went and sat behind that.
Man,
you got a Christmas tree up in that joint?
That Christmas tree never coming down.
Man, you look so much better on camera. Now look at there, man.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Okay,
man,
okay.
Give up a light man Chico up in this thing. Light
man
Chico.
Man, give it up to Project Pat.
Oh man.
Darkness. All right. Anyway, man. Getting ready for the ball game. Are you going to join me for the live?
I'll be there.
Going to do a live?
Yes.
Okay, great. So you guys checking in. We're going to have a live feed going for the game. We're going to give our commentary, analysis, and everything else. Break it down like that. Dukes, where are you going to be at during the game?
At the crib.
At the crib. If you want to jump on live too, man, you can too. You're more than welcome. We'll be right here.
I will
give your thoughts.
I will join the live.
I'm not going to jump on
it.
He's not going to jump on it. He said he'll join it. Terrace, you have a unique perspective, not only as a student at CU, but you also work in the video department, so that you're at practice and get to see the workouts and that kind of thing. When you watch fall camp, how impressed were you with the two quarterbacks? Salter has been named the starter. but Juju still is, getting his reps as he should. When you saw those two play, how comfortable was you? Like, okay, we got something here.
Right. Starting with Juju, it's still kind of hard to believe that he's 17 years old. He looks extremely polished out there. He looks like somebody who's been playing this college game for a little bit, has a great relationship with his, receivers, his running backs, just people who are on that offensive side of the ball with him. And he's overall just got good energy. And that's something that you desperately need out of somebody who is looking to be your future for the Colorado Buffaloes. And so, yeah, Juju, I'm going to be excited when it's his turn to take the reins, his turn to sort of lead the team. Obviously, he has all the intangibles, has all the arm talent, things like that. But Salter is – I'm very excited to see that dual threat capability because, the running game, I believe the running game is going to turn into the biggest factor of this offense because, like you guys were mentioning earlier, we have these new running backs. Michael Welch is coming back. Dallin Hayden is nursing an injury. And just adding those running backs plus the running ability of Salter, obviously has the arm ability, things like that. I'm really excited for Salter to sort of take us to the next level this year and then Juju to propel us even further when Salter eventually makes it as a first-round quarterback.
Tight ends. Terrace, talk about the tight ends, man, and what they've been bringing, what they've been doing.
Chico, the tight end is probably my favorite position in football. I'm sorry, I'll be dead serious. Especially my favorite type of tight end is should I not be saying tight end, bro? Every time I say tight end,
no, it's fine, Terrace. It's fine. We all right over here.
Okay. My favorite type of tight end is the versatile tight end, one that can block like the O-line, like an O-lineman, or receive like a wide receiver. And I think Zach Adkins, like I think you mentioned him earlier, Chico, him plus Savell Smalls, those are two guys who are that like perfect archetype. And then Coach Pat Shermer has done a great job of developing the offense. This is NCAA, put it up. Coach Pat Shermer has done a great job of, developing the offense because, like we said, it's going to be a new offense with Shedeur and Travis gone. There are a lot of new motions, a lot of situations that Coach Shermer is putting the tight ends in to win, whether it's matching up and overpowering a cornerback or outrunning a linebacker, things like that. Overall, the tight ends are going to be an integral part of our offense this year. And something that's been a basically non-factor for the last 2 years. So I'm excited to see where we go with that.
Right.
Yeah, the last time we really had impact. Sorry, Chico. Last time we really had impactful tight end play was year one, and that was a converted walk-on wide receiver.
Yeah.
Mikey.
That Shedeur would find, from time to time, particularly on some meaningful drives and scores. But I think you're right, Terrence. I think this time you're going to even see some diverse sets out there, some two tight end sets, two running back sets. Like there's a lot you can do with this offense now with the personnel that you have and the depth that you have, because there's once again, some key positions out there that once you got past the one, if the one went down, there was a gap in talent between the one and the two. But I think in the tight end room, in the deep wide receiver room, the offensive line room, the defensive line room, there's not only depth, there's not any wiggle room between the talent level in ones, twos, in some cases threes.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Terry, I also want to ask you, how do they how does the sorry, that was my phone going off. How do the students treat the football team? So some schools, they treat the football teams like superstars or rock stars. Some schools, they act like, they kind of go overboard to treat them like they're regular, like, y'all ain't all of that. And sometimes, it's like the football team really ingratiates themselves to the student population, where it's like they're just one of the guys. How's the relationship between the team and the regular student body?
I think it's that last option that you said. People, obviously there are certain people that when students see them walking around, they're like, oh my God, that's Jordan Seaton, or that's, Quentin Gibson, Julian Lewis, whatever. But I think all in all, like Coach Prime and the student body, Rick George, everybody, they've done a great job of sort of all making it a sense of community. Like the football team, as popular as Colorado is, as elite as we all are, they don't see themselves as people higher than the students or things like that. So I think all in all, CU is just a great community out here in Boulder.
Hey, with the game day experience updates going on there, Like it was in. I think Unc, you're going to get a sense of this if you are going to be outside the stadium, like you say you plan on being this year.
Like I was last year, the year before that. Thanks for watching the pregame network.
Did you not say you was going to do things a little bit different this year? You're going to be out there in the crowd and do interviews and stuff like that. Did you not say that?
I did not say that. I said what I said was. I've never been in the stands. Every year we do the buff walk with the players. We interview people outside that, like every year. So
you telling me on a couple shows ago or last show you did not say you was going to go outside?
I said the stands.
Okay, all right. I'm talking about before that. Before I even said something about the stands, I could bring it up.
That was talking about the live show with Uncle and Chico.
Okay, well, goodness gracious, then we're talking about the game day experiences.
Like,
how do you think the game day experiences that they have improved on this this year compared to last year? How do you feel like it's going to be a difference or improvement, Unc? Since you've been out there so damn much this year, last year, the year before that, hell, you was out there when they built the stadium. I'm Unc. What else?
Why you do that?
Go ahead, Unc, man. Go ahead, dog. Can't say nothing, dog. Go ahead, man. Hey.
Hey, Chico, hey, man, watch out, Chico. Y'all boy crazy. Hold on, get on mute.
Try to ask him a question, man. Terrence, how do you think it's going to be, man, with the game?
Can you answer a damn thing you asked me? You might move on to the next person. We'll just stare at each other. Think I'm going to take your question and you're going to go on.
Talk to me, Terrence.
I don't even remember the question.
Game day experience. Just talk about the game day experience, big dog. How you feel it's gonna be different this year with the updates and stuff that Rick George came on our show and told us about?
Well, aren't there going to be like certain days where we have like drone stuff, like drone shows and stuff like that now? That's gonna be
Uncle Neely knows. He's the expert. He'll let us know in a minute. Hold up, just wait.
Chico, relax.
You go now.
Hey, relax.
Oh man.
Hey, you remember in school?
Hey, y'all know I got that but bazookas.
Terrence, you remember in school, like they mess with. Then they had their day and they just go swing on everybody and everything and don't nothing else matter. Yeah, it's Chico today.
Chico, Randy Moss was here yesterday, and what I got him to do is, you remember Randy Moss did at the goal boat post in Green Bay?
Oh,
that's how you. And I was gonna pay that fine in straight cash, homie. And I said, let me sit back there. But no, Chico, you're exactly right. When we had AD George on, he walked us through some of those things. And that BYU game, Terrence, with it being the late kickoff, it's like it's an 8 p.m. mountain kickoff, so it'll be dark the whole time. The drone show is supposed to be that game. Chico, I think the fan experience outside picked up a lot with the addition of the Jumbotron, because it's two-sided and it has lights around the exterior of the stadium now. So I think a lot of folks who come up there, whether college game day or big noon kickoff in the town or not, there's a new tailgate area that's free to use on one of the fields outside now. So you have a lot of folks, who come up there for these events, may not necessarily go in the game, but the campus atmosphere itself is a good one to experience.
And that's what I mean right there too. Just that, to where now you can attract people who might not even have tickets to the game, who don't even plan to go inside, but they can still have that game day experience on the outside of the stadium. Still feel like they're able to support the team. Might catch a glimpse of the team. Might catch a glimpse of you or Terrors outside and stuff. So
so what I was saying, Dukes, to somebody who didn't hear it right, is that for this particular game, Terrace is going to be outside documenting the fan experience pregame, and we'll have that content for the network. That's what I told somebody who don't know how to listen and comprehend. And I have the text message. I have receipts. I can pull up on the screen to show one.
Wait. Coming in and say what? You went out, Unc. What'd you say?
Hey, man.
I ain't hear you, my bad.
Good, you ain't hear.
Hey, man, Chico's so silly, man. Chico gonna say, since you're the expert.
Hey, and such an expert, that's why he used to aggregate my content.
Got to call it. Oh man.
Oh man, here
What's
he
wrong
goes.
with you, man? You know, since you was there when the stadium was built.
Oh, funny, dog. Oh, funny, man. Lord Jesus.
We're not gonna make Chico leave, y'all. We
I don't know, man. NFL buffs. Shout out to all of the buffs that are in the NFL right now. Look at that transition. Anybody want to comment on these guys? We also have some practice squad guys too now.
Yeah, I want to comment on how when you accomplish something, you be the first one to point out you accomplished it.
Give me an example, Unc.
Look at that transition. Look at that. You couldn't wait on Terrence to say, "Hey, nice transition, Chico."
Right.
You gonna say, "Look at that transition."
Look at Terry. And Terry, how you gonna agree with it? It was right.
Because you did it.
Oh, you laughing too?
You did a great transition, and then go pat yourself on the back and say, "Look at this transition."
Oh man.
Oh
man, that's too good.
Terrence, get ready for tomorrow. I'm gonna pray for you tomorrow. I'm gonna try to hop on when I can,
for the game.
depending on signal. But I'm gonna pray for you tomorrow. Ain't no telling what he gonna do, man.
Oh man,
there's definitely no telling what I'm gonna do. That's the fact. Especially game day. It's a whole
Ain't
new.
No telling.
Hey, when the game starts, there's a whole different Chico going on up in here, man. You know what I mean? So,
Chico, could you go back to your awesome transition again? We didn't discuss it.
Danke Sean Peterson will do, no problem. Hold up, I got something for you.
Oh, the transition cut. Should we compliment you on it, or are you gonna do it?
That was a great transition cut right there, Chico.
Elanisha says, Terrence, don't get caught up in this because you know coming for you tomorrow. I don't come for Terrence, pause. But Terrence do something for us to have to address. Hey, Terrence, people do want to know about the Christmas tree, though, man. In the chat, they're like, what is going on?
I put it up last Christmas, and I just didn't feel like taking it down. So it's been up there ever since.
Okay. All right. Well, there you have it, runners.
Yeah.
There you go.
No matter where you go, there you are.
I mean, I would have gave a different answer than that, but I guess that was truthful, you know.
So, well, Chico, let's pretend that your Christmas tree is up. Chico, tell us about your Christmas tree.
Yeah. It's a Christmas tree. What you want to know about it?
Look at that transition.
What would you like to know about the Christmas tree? I put it up and Shouty said she liked it up, so I keep it up now. You know what I mean?
Mia says I wanted to leave my Christmas tree up all year, but then I came to my senses.
Well, I live in a one-bedroom apartment. I don't really have much space to put it anywhere else.
In the box? In the closet?
You still plug that thing up and keep it lit up too?
Oh yeah, that's my nightlight. That's my nightlight.
Oh.
Oh, you don't you scared sleeping in the dark?
No, but I don't want to be around here in the pitch black.
You was in pitch black when you logged on the show. Pitch black in the daylight. We can't tell you don't like pitch black. That's how you came on here.
Hey man, check this one out right here too, Unc.
Yes, sir.
Transition.
Good with Terrence.
Speaking of black,
give it Terrence.
The Browns have a black quarterback, and that is Shedeur Sanders, who's back out there on the field during practice. Talk about Shedeur Sanders making the 53-man roster. He's back out there doing this thing, man. Talk about Shedeur Sanders with me right quick, like Terrace, Unc, and Dukes.
Well, one thing we knew, Chico, going into this is that it would have made no football sense to release Shedeur Sanders, to waive Shedeur Sanders. Now, having said that, we had to hedge our bets because we are talking about the Browns. But from a football perspective, we had to acknowledge there's no way they let this guy go. You got him late in the draft. You underpaid for something that has tremendous current value and the future value is off the charts. So you had to keep him. They were going to go into camp with 4. Didn't know that they were going to trade one, which they did now to the Raiders. So as we suspected, Chico, and you remember this, we said there was no way we get to week 1 and Shedeur Sanders is not at least QB3, that he had to at least move up 1. Now, whether that was by de facto trade or whatever, that had to happen. And when you have an aging quarterback like a Joe Flacco, and as the season goes on and you're continuing to practice as the 3, compete with the 2, there is a potential future where you can see Shedeur playing for the Browns this year.
Yeah, that's what
Nope.
that's
Terrace?
oh, my bad. That's exactly what I was going to say. The ending part for Neely. Shedeur Sanders is like Neely said. He was a very easy pick, a pick that should not have been there, a pick that was. What didn't y'all say? Like the owner was walking away, and so that the GM took him. Like Shedeur is probably going to end up playing eventually. QB3 versus QB2. Dylan Gabriel. Shedeur Sanders, I believe, is a better quarterback than Dylan Gabriel. So as Joe Flacco is eventually, going to hit the decline and sort of land the plane on his career, I believe that Shedeur Sanders he'll have his opportunity to make his mark eventually. It's a matter of when, not if.
I'm gonna agree with Terrace. When, not if. I think he will play. And I just think that when he does play, I think he's been preached to for a long time just to make the most of your opportunities and dominate your moment. So I think he's just gonna stay ready, and you won't hear any complaining coming from him. So I think he's just gonna continue to be who we know him to be for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look at the QB situation here in Colorado, not situation as in a negative, just lay of the land. Juju is going to play at some point.
Yeah.
And what you have to look at is in that path between right now, K-Salt starting and whenever Juju plays, even if it's all the way to next year, look at the growth and development and the betterment that takes place because you weren't just forced out there. So this is one of those things that whereas it was made no sense the way it was managed, and it's like they were smoking that good. When Shedeur does see the field, he's only going to be better for it and even more ready than he went into the league. So I'm absolutely looking forward to it. I remember again, Chico always takes stories back to himself. I take mine back to the Cowboys. I remember Dak Prescott went to camp as QB4, QB5, and week 1 was starting. And week 15, Romo retired. So it's like you just never know how this stuff shakes out when you get your opportunity and you're ready for your opportunity, and then you make the most of that opportunity.
Yeah. I'm not looking to like rush him to play, whether it's, second game, third, whatever. If it prolongs all the way to the end of the season for him not playing because the Browns are, I don't know, performing well or Joe Flacco is still playing, they're just sticking with him. As long as Shedeur is on the team, learning, getting his reps, whenever that time comes, I think it'll be the perfect time for him. And if it comes, as they improve this team, as opposed to putting them out there too early behind the offensive line like we saw with a bunch of us back there blocking for them, then great, because they have 2 first-round picks next year. And if they cannot use those on quarterbacks and use those to improve the team around the quarterback that they end up choosing, which we think will be Shedeur Sanders, then I think that'll be a better situation for him, with a better squad around him.
Yeah, I love that, Chico. And one of the examples I often use from a management standpoint, look at the franchise Green Bay Packers. They've never had in our lifetime of really watching football, past 20, 25 years, when have they had down quarterback years? And they don't, because when they have a man, they go ahead and draft the next man, and the next man sits there 2 or 3 years behind that man, like Aaron Rodgers did with Favre. So it's like by the time it's time for this next guy to be ready, there's no significant drop off when the new guy starts because the new guy ain't new.
Do I need to clarify what I meant by us? Because the chat, well, you know what?
No, I guess they missed the running joke of when I said that, like they had us, me and you out there blocking for Shedeur. Not us as in black folks. Us as in like literally the morning run staff out there blocking. Like when they kept Shedeur and waved everybody that was blocking for him, but want to talk about he had a bad game. Like you literally had Terrace out there center. What are you talking about? What did you think was gonna happen?
Hey, Chico said they got us blocking for him. I'm like, man, maybe I got PTSD. I missed it. I was like,
oh, you thought us? You thought us for it? So that was, oh damn, dude, come on, dude.
My bad, Chico. I apologize.
Gracious. Yo.
You know, all on your elbow. I ain't know.
Man, y'all are a shame.
No, y'all.
I ain't know.
Dukes on them. Dukes on them.
See, I was trying not to put a name on it, because I was
Mhm.
going to say a bunch of Uncle Neely's out there blocking, or a bunch of terrorists, or a bunch of
No,
dudes, or a bunch of me's.
You've been
But I said
swinging at
us
for 50 minutes. What's
and that's
what's
why I held
different?
and that's why I held my punch right there. I tried to put all of us in there. Look what happened.
Ellen, this
Look
is
what happened.
Terrace ain't catching strays. We aiming at him. These ain't strays.
Golly.
we he in the scope. What you talking about strays?
Oh my gosh, man.
Man, you can't come on here with no thin skin now.
I'm telling you. My little cousins made a rap song and said they ain't got no aim. We shooting up everything. I said, damn. Y'all let me go the other way, dog. Y'all, damn.
Oh, man.
That's your mindset?
Hey, Chico, and get this now. Like this is, you're going to the season with this Saturday game mentality, right? Because most of the games are on Saturday. It just is what it is. But we so fortunate with these 2 Friday games because we get to do a morning run on game day.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
so all the prediction kind of stuff, we're gonna do all that tomorrow. But like we got a morning run live on game day.
So just like tomorrow when we go live, it's gonna be game day for people that don't know. And then after the game, Terrence and I, possibly Dukes and Unc, we will be live for the game, calling it. Man, what else can you get better coverage on the Colorado Buffaloes and Coach Prime? Hey, y'all say nowhere. Nowhere.
Hey, yes, sir.
How does this Friday game so like on NFL Thursday night games, you lose a day of rest going into the game, but you pick one up on the back end. Pause. So on the so as far as this game being played on Friday, how does that affect the schedule for next week?
It just does, man, because it's the ripple effect of it. But that ripple effect actually started before this week, which is kind of why, even though we were still in quote unquote camp, you did some more things focused toward Georgia Tech because the game was Friday, not Saturday. So you're losing a day going into it. Typically speaking, and I don't know how it's going to work with this Friday game, but in Coach Prime's past, including last season, he likes to practice the day after the game. And what he does is if you played in 50% or more of the snaps, it's a light day just walkthrough for you. If you didn't play in 50% or more, then it's a straight on practice to get you better. Then you have that off day. Well, because we're fortunate to have a home game next Saturday, and so like you're saying, even if we practice one this weekend, you get to take that historical Monday off. Like they do in the league, and it just happens to be a holiday, but coincidence. So it gets back on track. But I think what happens, Dukes, is almost like everybody's bye week. You got some weeks that feel strange for you, but by the end of the day, everybody had their same days on, same days off. Your short week just may be earlier. We got 2 Friday games this year, and then of course we got 2 bye weeks this year. We're also blessed with we got 2 home games, go on the road, then home, and then it's literally just alternating home, away, home, away, home, away. We don't have 2 back-to-back road games.
Yeah, the schedule's set up. Yeah.
The schedule is nice in that regard. From a player rest, recovery, your routine, sleeping in your own bed or your team hotel standpoint, you got to love it. So like you see there that Chico got up. We got 2 home games, go on the road, 2 home games, and then it just alternates with 2 bye weeks in there. So that's going to give somebody an opportunity to heal up, rest up, treatment in their own facility, get a rest week with the bye week, blah 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 blah. So it's you when you look at it on paper, not looking at the opponents, just looking at when the games are, you got to love the setup for it.
Absolutely. 300 likes approaching right now. 300 likes. If you haven't hit the like button, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, share this thing, and comment. Let us know where you're checking in from. Get in the chat right now. You understand me? Put a W Terrace in the chat. Put a W Dukes in the
Yeah.
chat. Put a W W Neely in the chat. Excuse me. Excuse me. Anyways, Unc, you had one more announcement for us before we get up out of here and get to these super chats that came through.
Yeah, put in the chat, put a click clack for Terrace, a bang for Dukes, a bang for me, and a boogie for Chico. Click clack, bang, bang, boogie.
There you go. And
Now, what was I supposed to announce, Chico? I don't know. What was I supposed to announce?
Super chat right there. Try to read that.
Oh, see Everett with the $20 super chat. Appreciate you putting me on the spot, Chico. I can read in any circumstance. Will DJ Fedora be locker room DJ this year? I'm not sure. I don't know. I'll see tomorrow. Or will there be no music before the game to help them? Typically, there's music in the locker room. Even though during the workouts, Coach Swayze has preferred no music when they're doing field work, especially. There are times in the weight room, and especially the locker room, there is music. I do not know right now who the DJ locker room is for this year.
All right,
but it'll be somebody because somebody got to hit play when Coach say, "Now give me my theme music." So somebody gonna be on there on the aux.
All eyes on me. That's what's up, man. All right. Well, we're gonna get ready to close this thing out with Frontier Airlines or Delta Airlines or American or whichever one want to holler at us and give us a nice, good old sponsorship for the closing of this show as we land this plane.
And anybody want to put some on some LED lighting for Terrace apartment? Y'all drop that in the super chat.
Well, last time somebody super chatted something for me, I didn't see. Remember Doubly Twin?
No, I damn sure remember that.
But Unc did say you wasn't gonna see it too. He did say it online. Now
we're not running from that.
Spirit finna go.
Spirit, shout out to Spirit Airlines.
This is
Allegiant.
This is like a non-profit, Tears. You get paid out the profits and wasn't no profit, so
yeah.
You get the experience though. You get the experience now.
Oh yeah. There's no denying that.
No denying it. All right, guys. Y'all know what
we got the morning run live for. I'm sorry, Chico. Go ahead.
Oh, you go ahead. We got the morning run tomorrow.
Yeah, morning run live tomorrow for game day, and then Chico and Tears will be live as they interact with the game. And do not forget, going through what will become the weekend, we got all kinds of content coming. So stay tuned on Deuce the Scoop Network, as well as Big Dog Chico's platform. Hey, Deuce, how was Aunties last night?
It was cool, man. Shout out to the aunties.
TU aunties.
Shout out to the TU aunties. They cool. They super cool.
Yeah,
sure.
Good deal.
They know ball too. Shout out to the TU aunties for sure.
Yeah, good deal. So you can catch us all across the platforms, man. So just stay tuned, turn them alerts on.
For sure.
Yes, indeed. What you waiting on? All right, get you
I
some
don't know
merch
what they waiting on to get this
website.
hat too. That's what they waiting on. I don't know what you waiting on.
I need to start waiting to get that hat. I need that hat.
And you can get in the chat and hit that engagement button, that heart button. It also has like emojis behind it. Y'all hit that one time and run them numbers up for your dogs. You feel me? Terrence, you want to leave them with something? And they got that thing stitched on the back. Nice, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Deuce, don't you have something that not Deuce, Chico, don't you have something you say when you like close out the live stream? It's like Chico from the something, right?
Yeah, from the little Sean, blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
blah, blah.
I need the chat to make me one. So next time I come on here, I can say that.
Why did chat see that? That's why you don't get paid right there.
Because okay, hold on.
I want the chat to do my work, but I want to get paid. See right there. See, that's the damn problem. Damn, some for nothing mentality. Big so much hand look like cups. Just always got a hand.
Oh man.
No, if I do something for you, dog. If somebody do something for you, what they want?
They gonna want something back. That's what
from the back.
I'll do something for you. I need something back.
Oh man.
So as we get ready to boom, this is your captain speaking. Now it's time to say goodbye to all my Negro friends. Thank y'all for coming out once again. This has been the morning run. Uncle Neely, Big Dog Chico, Terrence the intern. We're gonna get up and about this thing. Peace.
Hey, Chico, I gotta tell you one more about Terrence. I know you tried to land the plane, but pull up real quick. Got to tell you,
Frontier Airlines.
Terrence hit me. Terrence, you can try to lie if you want to. I got the screenshots. Terrence say, "Hey, yeah, I want to come on. So let me ask you this: would be cool if I had some notes, with the chat seal. I said, if you don't hold them up to the damn camera,
chill.
If you don't read like this.
Oh my
Hey
God.
guys, the notes.
Well, we want to thank Super Maven for coming through with the last minute super chat. Oh, did I say Super Maven? I meant C Maven. My bad. I'm tripping. Time to go eat.
Thank you, C. Maybe.
See, maybe we might slide him that 15. We
might slide him.
See, because he clearly need a ring light by tomorrow. So
you can go get one from Best Buy for the 15, I think, too.
We're probably gonna do that.
All right, man. Well,
thank y'all for coming out. Somebody call it Soul Plane, Chico.
It might be Soul Plane. Boom! This is your captain speaking. We got peanuts coming through in a minute. Y'all like peanuts, Sprite, or water? Let us know right here. Danke schön, Peterchen.